Hi everyone. In last weekend's message, I spoke to you about how Jairus reached a number of crossroads of fear and faith, and each time he chose the path of faith, which ultimately led to his daughter getting healed. But on top of the fears I shared with you, there were other fears that Jairus had to overcome so that he can approach Jesus. One of them was the fear of being rejected by his friends. Jairus had a position of prominence. He needed to maintain good relations with the Jewish leaders. But as far as the Jewish leaders were concerned, Jesus wasn't their most popular subject. By approaching Jesus, he risked losing his friends, and he had friends in powerful places. He even risked losing his reputation and his position as leader of the synagogue. However, his faith in Jesus is stronger than his fear of being rejected by his friends. Another fear that he had to overcome was the fear of being rejected by Jesus. That's right, the fear of being rejected by Jesus. From Jairus' perspective, there was no guarantee that Jesus was going to help him. In fact, Jesus was very critical of religious leaders. Some of them were even plotting to kill Jesus. But when Jairus approached Jesus humbly and genuinely, Jesus did not reject Jairus, but went with him instead. His faith in Jesus was stronger than his fear of being rejected by him. Today we face the same hindrances. I remember once when I encouraged a believer to get baptized. Her response to me was that she was not ready to get baptized and that she needed to sort things out before she can do that. I reminded her that since she already is a believer, the next step into sorting things out is by getting baptized. On another occasion, I had the opportunity to invite someone to church, to a worship service. His response to me was that he would probably burst into flames if he stepped into a church building. I reminded him that the church is more like a hospital for the sick and not a museum for the holy. Plus, I've never really experienced anyone spontaneously combusting when they enter a church building. I've never seen that happen before. This is what the Bible says about the first encounter between Jesus and Jairus. Let me read it to you. Then the leader of the local synagogue, whose name was Jairus, arrived. When he saw Jesus, he fell at his feet, pleading fervently with him. "My little daughter is dying," he said. "Please come and lay your hands on her. Heal her so she can live." And listen to this. Jesus went with him, and all the people followed, crowding around him. We could have many perceptions, fears, and excuses about approaching Jesus. Jairus had them too. But when Jairus approached Jesus humbly and genuinely, Jesus didn't tell him to go home, sort himself out, and come back when he's ready. Jesus actually walked alongside Jairus. And we should expect the same treatment from Jesus when we come to him. That if we approach Jesus genuinely and humbly, he will also walk alongside us. God bless.